How is your work related things, and how do you see your progress?
Yeah, it's a lot. Coming to work, it's improved so much, lot, sir. It's because of you only. I coming to mail patterns. I changed a lot of things. And dealing with
Hmm.
new and approaching a new vendors in LinkedIn. That is
Hmm.
instead of directly AI writing. That is hi. Some if Manas is there is a one vendor. Hi Manas. Is some AI is automatically noting something. I am
Hmm.
not and I am deleting this one. What you
Hmm.
said, following all the things, that is whenever
For recruiters, you're talking about, right? For
yeah,
recruiters or for contacts. Okay. Hmm.
for contacts. And
Hmm.
I followed what you said, the step.
Hmm.
When- Whenever you are saying the step, I from that onwards I following that step only, and I maintain
Very good.
some and follow and get some new connections, like that is delivery manager and some higher
Hmm.
connection.
When you have a profile which is available elsewhere, so why would people take risk for H1 transfer? That's what the main thing is.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So that is another thing is. So you, for those kind of things, you have to do your struggle. So there is no excuse for that. Now, what is that happening is, people, you need to know, when things were easy, or people whom you are working, your managers, your senior people, they have seen a different world. Now, after 2023, this is a different world.
Yeah, right.
All right. Why
Yeah,
it
right.
is happening? Because there is a lot of changes happened in the due course.
Yeah,
So the market trend has totally changed, and it was been expected that in 2024 the market will go up. So what is that happened? When in 2022 there was a lot of hiring happened because of the 2020, so many things went down, right? So in 2020 lot of hiring happened because people thought that a lot of changes were going to come and we might need people, and they hired so many people. Now, when coming to 2023, what happened? The government interest rate has been increased. Government funding, the investment, that rate increased, the loan, everything. For that, what happened? So many companies did not want to take the risk of it taking money with a high rate. That is the reason. What did they do? Some companies did not take the project. Some companies take small project. That's what happened. Another thing is, the cost of the candidate also increased in that period. The hourly rate increased, like horribly increased, the per hour rate. Now, for that, what happened? Companies released so many people. That is where you see there are a lot of layoffs happened, right? The bigger
yeah,
layoffs happened. Companies let go so that they can save the money, and for that they have hired other people to do their work for less rate, and they have hired full-time people with a salary. Now, another thing is, a lot of technology change happened because since the AI get in, now start people started asking, we need AI experience. Now, there was no AI experience before 2020, 21, 22. Now, everyone want now with AI, ML experience. Now, that's another thing that market is settling down with that as well. Another thing is, when the remote thing involved, now companies don't have to depend on the local people. Now they are leveraging the whole world. If you are asking for a candidate $70, now if someone can do the work remotely for $40, why would they come to your candidate? And another thing, what happened? Apart from doing this bigger project, they are doing that SOW kind of project. SOW is that small project, they give it to some people. Let's say I have a big software project. What I do, I have 5 people like you, Manas, Mohan, and Deepika. I'll give you the SOW. People, I want you to complete this one. If you want to take the project, you take it. Now, what will you do? You take the project and we will discuss on some amount. Now, you are the one going to hire and do your own people, and you, with your own, whatever it is, you develop my project. Earlier, I was developing my project with that money. You see? So, this is the change totally what happened. This is impacting the current market. Now, it was expected that this year, the market 2024, it will be increased 3%, but it went down 3%. Next year, it is again expected to grow to 3% more. Why? Now, companies who ever hired those people in contract, they wanted to keep them for longer period of time. So short-term contract we might not see, but long-term contract we might see. That's what another thing. And companies will change into the direct bigger clients. They may not give the projects, they'll give the SOW to some companies. And those companies may start hiring those people. Let's say one big project, they break it down, they give it to 10 different projects, small SOWs, and there those companies might hire. So this is what the prediction is currently happening. But for IT, there is definitely not good news, because for IT, it is already went down. And for next year also, they say that it's going to slowly pick up. But this is what the current market trend is, people. Healthcare is booming, and healthcare, medical, that has been booming, that will be there. And teaching related staff, that will be booming. And manufacturing, engineering, if you are marketing in there, so that is going to have a bigger hit. Clerical office work, that is going to have some hit as coming year as well. But overall, if we see, market is expected to grow little bit more, 3%. So after the election, only things may change. That's what we are expecting. All right, this is what the scenario is. So what is that we got to do in this scenario? And before the November hits, because then in the election is there, Thanksgiving there, so many things are there. What is that we as a recruiters are doing in order to build our presence? How much time you are spending yourself to upgrade on your skills and connections and your branding? This is what is going to pay off, people. Now, sometimes whatever work you are doing in your company, it might not pay off. So are you ready to change your company to the next thing? Are you ready for that? Did you do yourself proper build up? So that is another question for you. Now you got to ask this question. Understand? And for approach, one thing Balaji was mentioning, we'll discuss about that. And yes, other people. Hey Manas, how things are going with your end?